beautiful, I see you. Oh, I believe you are the beautifulest I ever saw. We have the wonderful Autumn, and Autumn is here to follow up on her last video, which we all talked about the beginning of massage therapy, how to get into a good medi-spa. Coming straight out of school, she did wonderful, so wonderful in fact that they just said, you know what, we want Autumn in our medi-spa because it is so hard to get into a medi-spa. It takes up to, what, 5 years of experience or more?
Yeah.
And she did it in under 1 month after school or something like that. Right after she got her license. So she's back with us to share her experiences for the last couple of years. So Autumn, what's been going on?
Well, I've actually been on sabbatical for the last year, focusing more on the energetic healing part of body work.
Wow.
But yeah, I'm getting ready to go back into working again. So I'm excited for that, to incorporate both the energetic along with the physical.
I'm tripping. Autumn, can you tell all of us about your experiences in new spas that you've worked in, or are you still working for the Medi Spa that we talked about earlier in the videos?
I'm no longer working at the Medi Spa. I'm no longer working at any spa. I am my own businesswoman, have my own clients. It's exciting. Like I said, I've been on sabbatical, but I've built up a really good relationship. And I'm excited to get back out there and like incorporate the new, roll it in with the old, and I'm excited for that. I was working, before I went on sabbatical, I was working as a private contractor, and that was an incredible experience. I got to work when I want. I woke up when I want. I got to pick and choose my clients. It was incredible. There was no, since I went to people's homes, I didn't have to worry about any of the spa environment. I didn't have to worry about any co-workers. It was straight to the point with the client, and it was beautiful. I got to create the experience in a place that they were already comfortable in. So it was one of the pros of working as a private contractor was that I really got to go and experience people in their own space, and I really connected with individuals that really wanted my services, and it was a joy. And I wasn't like the con of working in a spa-like environment is you're given clients, and even sometimes when you ask not to be placed with a certain client, you are, regardless of asking repeatedly not to sometimes, you know. So it's nice to, it was nice to be my own boss, and I think that's really what helped me transition into my own practice with people that I just felt was a beautiful synergy. Nothing is forced, nothing is pushed on me. I'm in that perfect state of centeredness to really be able to apply my best self to the practice. So I'm really proud that I've accomplished a lot in such a short amount of time, because I see people get stuck in franchises. I see them get stuck, you know, and saying all those angry yeses. And I really started saying loving no's. Like, no, I'm not going to do this. That's not how I'm going to do it. I'm not going to be able to give a 5-star performance unless it's done my way. And if I'm doing 100% of the work, then why am I not getting 100% of the money, you know? So I really had to start looking at my energy. My time is all that I have. And it's so valuable to me. And I think all therapists out there should know that their number one priority is their own health, their own peace of mind at the end of the day. And working for myself now, it's like I set my hours. I see who I want to see when I want to see. I'm blessed. I'm grateful. I did have to get in there, and I did have to walk. I did have to work. I did have to cry and sweat and scrape, and starve for a while. But it's led me, I think, even to having a stronger presence in each and every one of my services. Because it's like, I work for this, I've earned this, and it's like, I'm confident, when I say my hourly rate. I'm confident when I say, I'm not doing this off of your budget. I'm doing this off of my skill set. And I've gone through the training. I've consistently applied myself to bettering myself. So it's all paying off now, and I'm just sitting back and welcoming in the abundance.
And Autumn, I appreciate you sharing your experiences with all of us, and I know it's been some trials and tribulations down the road. Can you speak to all of us about the hardships of massage therapy? Like, what do you have to look out for? What you've been through? What others have been through? Bad management, front desk staff, you name it.
Yeah, you probably listed off all of them. Bad management, for one, trickles down. It's the ripple effect. Yeah, I quit my first franchise because of the management. It was improper and poor training. Yeah. What else? Bad.
Oh yes,
I guess I need to be more specific because it's like my brain just.
When I say like bad management, yeah, most franchises or spas these days, yeah, they all have pretty much terrible, horrible management that don't really care about anybody. What happened to you? Can you explain like what was going on, or if it's a touchy subject that we don't need to talk about or know
No, that's
about?
fine. I quit because I wasn't in an environment that was feeding my best work experience, my best, like I said, I went in and things weren't being taken care of, things were overlooked, and it's simple things, and it's the attention to detail that is so imperative from the minute the client walks in to the minute they leave. And I was just seeing little things where I was like, hey, this needs to be addressed, this needs to be addressed, and it falls on deaf ears. And over time, when all of a sudden it's like, why am I in this environment? If like, I'd walk in sometimes and I'd be like, the sheets are stained. If I was getting a service and I pull back my sheet, and I'm not gonna lay on a dirty looking sheet. And it was like just other things where it was, I think for me, if I'm not comfortable with the client and I state, I'm not comfortable with this client, then when I signed up for this job and I agreed to take it on, the little thing in there that I signed for as well was stating that if I'm not comfortable with someone, you're going to respect that and give this to someone else, to another therapist. And I think that's why I know that is why I quit my second franchise. Because I repeatedly came to them and said, I don't schedule this person with me. It's not a good energy exchange. I'm uncomfortable the entire service. Don't do this to me. If I have to walk in and see this person on my shift, on my schedule, it really does, like the whole day all of a sudden it's like, oh, I gotta gear up for this, what I call like an energetic vampire. It's like I'm not gonna be in a room where someone is just almost purposefully not enjoying their time. I don't know how to say it. It's like we just don't mesh. Don't put me, if it's water and oil, respect me and my time. Because as your employee, I still need to be respected. I need to come into a space, an environment where I can be 100% relaxed, with a peace of mind, knowing that I can give 100% exceptional 5-star service.
Amen.
Yeah.
During the time that you worked at this franchise, or this, let's just say their acronym is Mary Edward. For those military inclined people who probably figured it out. At this franchise, did your lead therapist do anything to help you guys like during like training, or they just had a title of lead therapist like most franchises do to
Yeah,
try to see somebody's in power, I guess?
Yeah. Yeah. Favoritism. And no, the training was horrible at my first franchise. It was horrible. I got hired December 15th. I wasn't put on the books until I think January 20. No, it was February 7th, I think.
Hmm.
Yeah, because it was finding time with the trainer.